Jump scare!
Did I jump scare you?
It's me, Ben Fred. Let's get right into it. Be warned, instantaneous spoilers for Spider-Man 2. Despite this being my game of the year, it does almost nothing original in the gameplay department.
Get the torches!
Stop it! You put those away! I said it was my game of the year. I understand this might be a difficult thing to grasp. I can both praise it and be objective about it at the same time. I don't work for Fox News or CNN. Now, what do I mean it doesn't do anything original in the gameplay department? I mean that it's basically just Batman with a Spider-Man coat of paint. And I don't actually treat that as a negative. Turns out Spider-Man is the best Batman game ever created. Here's an example. What do you do when you have too many socks? You buy more socks. That is the wrong example. The year is 2009. Superhero games are 99.99% low-quality cash-ins. We all dreamed that a hero would come along and prove that it's possible to make a good game featuring an already popular character. Okay, 2004's Spider-Man 2 was good, Joe. You are absolutely correct. But it was that 0.01% exception, okay? Nothing is changing. The low-quality cash grabs keep pouring in. Then you see a shadow creeping towards you in the darkness. It's Batman. But Batman games are stupid. These companies holding the rights to these characters don't care. And it wasn't just Batman. Whoa! Excuse me there. I had something in my throat. And it wasn't just Batman. It was all superhero games. They were all Donkey Dookie. Steaming fresh piles of that Duke out them donkeys. And I'm not really even blaming the developers on this. They were contracted to cheaply produce a thing with a superhero in it. Even if they had wanted to make good games, they probably couldn't do it with the constraints. But then when all hope seemed lost, a new studio came onto the scene. Rocksteady Studios, made up from some industry veterans. It was a studio that would change the face of video games. Nope, not yet. First, they made this psychotic-looking SWAT game. Yeah, pretty psychotic. Don't you know who that was for? Then, movement in the night. Motion in the shadows. 2009. Batman. Arkham Asylum. Whoa, I need to take a lozenge or something. My brother told me about this game, and when I played it, it broke my brain. It wasn't just good, it was incredible. Good writing, good animation, good gameplay loop, good music, incredible atmosphere, and maybe most importantly, a real understanding of how to make Batman cool.
Hey, get off me!
It was a revelation in games. It was so influential and popular, it spawned an entire genre. Here is the basic premise of the genre. One button press attacks, enemies can be parried, large crowds of enemies, build a combo meter, cash in your combo meter for finishing moves. Stealth sequences, perching on high places, seeing enemies through walls. Let's call them bat-likes. Shadow of Mordor is a bat-like. Mad Max is basically a bat-like. It doesn't have stealth, but it does have a black car that you upgrade with weapons, so it counts. But driving the Batmobile is honestly better than Mad Max's driving in every possible respect. That's besides the point. The point is that Mad Max is a bat-like. But the most bat-like of all the bat-likes is Spider-Man. Now I'm going to be using footage from Spider-Man 2, and even though Spider-Man 1 was the genesis of copying Batman, Spider-Man is so bat-like, it's uncanny. Well, it's not really uncanny, it's incredibly blatant. Hey, we own Spider-Man, right? Yeah, for movies, but not the games. Well, Spider-Man is popular though, right? Yeah, he's basically only a second to Batman in superhero popularity. We don't say that name. I'm just saying he's popular. He even has the best superhero game. Oh, he does he? One button press attacks. Enemies can be parried. Large crowds of enemies. Combo meter. Finishing moves. Stealth sequences. Perching. Enemies through the walls. Batman-style perch takedowns. Gadgets. Even hyper-specific things. Shield guys are immune to attacks, but if you... then you can hit them. Brutes, you have to... then you can hit them. Sword guys have a yellow parry reaction, and you can't counter them like the normal guys. Does this look familiar?
Wait a minute!
And even the way interiority is expressed in Spider-Man is because that's how it was done in Batman.
Come on! Nothing's working! I can't slow them down! The city needs me! It'll be perfect! My mind, your body, the best of both worlds!
It's Batman, okay? It just is Batman. Even the new things introduced in Spider-Man 2 are things Batman already did. These team-up finishes.
Those guys get free again! Stay focused, Spider-Man! He's got in the way!
I knew he was around.
Get this!
Batman.
Nice shot! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
These webline antics. Batman.
We're taking orders from that freak anyhow. There he is! Big Batman!
These new glider mechanics. Duh, Batman. Even this hologram crime scene recreation thing is Batman. Except Batman does it exponentially better. That's the wrong way to use exponentially. It's even got a sexualized cat girl. Well, that's not the game developer's fault. That's some of that DC versus Marvel trench warfare. DC thinks they can fight us? Well, we'll give them a taste of their own cat-themed thief woman medicine. Ha 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 ha! It's Batman, but it honestly makes 800,000% more sense. What is this parry counter thing? Oh, duh, that's Spider-Man's spider sense. How is Batman flying across the arena to hit someone? He's literally just a normal guy.
I'm just a regular, everyday, normal guy.
Okay. He's not like a normal guy. He's like a super crazy, ridiculously athletic kind of a guy. But he's just a human. Oh, Spider-Man is web-zipping over there with his superhuman strength. Spider-Man could crawl on walls, so he doesn't need conveniently placed gargoyle statues. When you're fighting in Batman, you're kind of just stuck in place. And trying to go back to Batman's low mobility combat after Spider-Man's hyper mobility combat? When you're Spider-Man, the mobility is built right in.
I woke up one morning, strangers say hello to me. For the sake of the day, keep crying out. Swing the soul, swing the soul, swing the freaking soul down.
You get the idea. Sure, the movement in combat in these Batman games is pretty limited, but the cinematic nature infuses literally everything. Speed ramping when you get a knockout, the zooms, the framing. It's like you're a director making a Batman movie. The combat really is not very challenging when you get the hang of it, but that's not the point. The point is giving you controls to a movie where your execution of gameplay makes Batman the embodiment of a happy child's nightmares. And the Arkham Knight game, in particular, abso-flipping-lutely nails that. It's so cinematic. It's a complete joy to behold. And the storytelling, it sets the bar so high, I thought no superhero could ever reach such heights. But then Spider-Man came along.
I just want to tell you how I'm feeling.
Damn it, you're in the office.
You understand, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
That was not exactly the tone that I was going for. After waiting for almost a decade, Spider-Man was here. And in the hands of Insomniac, he was up to the task. That being said, the stealth sections in Batman are simply superior. It's not even a competition. Look at how incredible these fear multi-takedowns are. Absolutely cinematic, absolutely brutal, absolutely Batman. But other than that, the genre that Batman created just fits Spider-Man better. Now, I get it. Making a giant new game is a massive risk. This might have been a top-down producer decision to just copy Batman. Batman worked great as a game, so just paint Batman with a Spider-Man coat of paint. Rocksteady did something incredible with Batman. And Insomniac did something incredible with Spider-Man. Spider-Man is absolutely cheating off of Batman's test scores. It was literally Insomniac leadership, or maybe somebody at Sony, saying, "See Batman? What if Spider-Man instead?" Are you guys hearing this? But that doesn't take away any of the artistry of these Spider-Man games. And Spider-Man 2 is better in all conceivable metrics. Except for it's wildly didactic with its politics.
Pre-1970s trucks were terrible polluters because they had no catalytic converters. My office did an initiative to get them off the roads. So there are now very few old trucks in this neighborhood.
Nice! Save the planet by getting rid of those old polluting trucks! But you know the kind of people that would be driving old trucks because they can't afford new ones? Poor people. When Spider-Man 2019 came out, it was the best Batman game. And now, with even more Batman inspiration, Spider-Man 2 is clearly the best Batman game. This is a clear stopping point for this video, which is sort of nerve-wracking because I have no idea how much people can tolerate me talking about Spider-Man. Well, joke's on you. I've got one more video in me because...
I want Spider-Man!
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you're interested in more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. If you're Andy Jensen, you're a hero and a legend.